Von Schmarty, are you okay?
Yeah, sorry, Pink. I need to lie down. Can't talk, must rest.
Where are all the children?
Can't talk, must rest.
Von Schmarty? Von Schmarty? I've got to stop this rain. Von Schmarty will drown.
The rain, Pink, must not get wet.
Isn't this great, Pink? Chili Wawa is a success.
How so?
Well, hello, little Tione. Aren't you a dear? Careful, Kamokin. Don't run so fast. Share your toys with Amanda. We're all friends here at the most spectacular summer camp ever.
Are you all right, boss?
Never better.
Secret hiding place. There's a stick jammed in the controls. That must be what's causing the rain. There's a stick jammed in the controls. There's a stick jammed in the control. A crowbar. Come again some other day.
Yes, fine work, Pink, fine work. Perhaps we should rest again.
Rest? The kids are missing. The place is in ruins. We haven't... These prints in the mud look suspicious. They're leading out towards the jets. Von Schmarty, I found some strange prints in the mud over by the lake. I think it's some kind of clue.
Don't be too hasty, Pink. You can't chase every dog that barks.
Von Schmarty, you know I have great respect for you, but are you sure we're not overlooking those strange prints by the lake?
You want to be the big man? You go ahead. You don't need my help. You never listen to me anyway. I'm through helping you. Leave me alone!
I can't help but think those prints are a lead. It's not much of a lead, but it's all I've got.
Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. The aircraft will be moving shortly. Big day for wildlife travel. First the croc, now the panther.
Hello, Pink Panther, and thank you for flying Air Schmarty. We'll be cruising at an altitude of 42,000 feet today. Once we finish our climb, you can remove your seatbelt and move freely about the cabin.
Cutthroat entrepreneur scores prime real estate.
It's free real estate.
The notorious DOG has struck again, this time ousting longtime residents of Happy Farm's retirement home from their sprawling acreage. He's unstoppable. Happy Farm's director reported, once he has his mind set on a property for his dog burger restaurant, you may as well pack your bags. Dog burger restaurant? At Camp Chiliwawa? Could it be?
Are you sure this thing is on, Pug?
Positively. Just to be extra safe, I'll turn the volume way down.
Now this time, we're sure to get it right, man.
Yep, we'll apply what we learned from the last time and keep our identities hidden.
He won't even know it's a hijacking.
Well, we'll just keep on flying round the world. He'll never get in the dog father's fur again.
And there's no way he can escape.
That's right, Louis. He would never be smart enough to use the parachute again. Even if he was, he would never think to wait 10 seconds before pulling the cord. You know, so he doesn't get stuck on the jet and all.
Can you give me a hand?
My people have always extended their hand to the white man, but have only been betrayed in return.
What about the Pink Man?
We never had Pink.
I promise I'll bring no harm to your people.
Bring no evil goodies either.
Evil goodies?
Cigarettes, alcohol. Joni loves Chachi reruns. My people knew nothing of these perils until...
I promise I'll bring no harm to your people.
This man is an aborigine. His totem is a crocodile, so he'd never hurt one, even if it called him names. This is a termite mound. It's full of millions of insects fantasizing about oak dining room sets. They're one of the biggest causes of carbon dioxide on the planet, which contributes to the greenhouse effect. This is a eucalyptus tree. The leaves contain a chemical that makes animals sleepy when they eat them. This is a carved tree. It shows where someone's buried.
That is called a dendroglyph. The carving on the tree marks the burial place of a loved one. Some aborigines mummify their loved ones and bury them in a place like this. That bark is our canvas. We paint on tree bark and use it for many other useful things. Up there are eucalyptus leaves, the koala's favorite snack. That is the mark from where my canoe was carved. We take only what is needed. We do not destroy the whole tree to make one small canoe.
A lot of bugs. A lot of bugs.
You look like an agile panther. Would you mind fetching some witchetty grubs for me?
It's the least I can do to repay you for rescuing me.
This is a duck-billed platypus. He has poisonous spurs on his ankles, and he can swim underwater with his eyes closed and not bump into anything. This is a kangaroo. She likes to jump and box. This is a lizard. Lizards are very comfortable in Australia's dry climate. This is a spiny anteater. He has hairy holes for ears, but no neck. This is a koala. It carries its young in a pouch on its back, a baby backpack. This is a koala.
I would give my left paw for some eucalyptus leaf.
Potent. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm psyching myself up over here!
For what?
For that huge mound of termites!
I'm a thrilled lizard. I'm in a terrible rush. I'm not dangerous. Can't talk. Gotta run.
I'm a duck-billed platypus. Is it me, or am I unusually funny-looking?
I'm a marsupial. That means I tote my wee ones in a pouch. Well, not just any pouch. My pouch. You wanna see? Joey, get out here!
Yeah, Ma? Is he adorable? Ma, you're embarrassing me.
Howdy! Got a question about the bush? Ring the bell, and in I whoosh.
Where can I get some witchetty grubs?
In our witchetty bush. You dab at the roots with a pointed stick until you feel them give. If they do, there are witchetty grubs, free for the spearing.
Thanks.
My prayers are answered.
I bet that's a witchetty bush. I can just feel it. Yes! Grubs galore! I win.
This is a sleeping platform. It's a bed that keeps the creepy crawlies off you, especially witchetty grubs out for revenge. This is a painting on tree bark. Bird eggs are used to make the paint sticky. This is a didgeridoo. Instead of broken strings, the player has to worry about splinters. This man is an Aborigine. His totem is a crocodile. This woman is cooking kangaroo meat. People who eat too much get a little jumpy. This boy speaks English, Creole, Wiradjuri, and Klingon. He learned Klingon from Worf on Star Trek. This is a boomerang. When it doesn't return to the person who threw it, it's just called a stick.
Have some. It's kangaroo. Children cannot eat kangaroo meat. It gives them nightmares.
Really? Why's that?
Because that way there's more left for the adults.
Did you grab my grubs?
Change your mind?
Ah, thank you. I knew you would provide. This is our totem. Those are our sacred animals, and they cannot be hunted in these woods. Our ancestors passed them on to us from our dreaming.
Dreaming?
The dream time. Find one of these for yourself, and I will play it for you. Teach you about our dreaming. This instrument is called a didgeridoo. It's made of hollowed wood. Where's your didgeridoo? You will miss the corroboree.
Guess which panther won't be spending the night in the slow roaster guest bed?
This is our totem. Those are our sacred
Dreaming?
The dream.
At peace with nature, as you can tell. Was that you that rang my bell?
Say, what is a flidgery-spoo? I mean, Kalamazoo. A wizzery-foo. An herbal shampoo?
You mean a didgeridoo. It's a musical instrument made from an enormous hollow tree branch. Sounds like this.
Oh, right.
Toodles.
It's still not a didgeridoo. It needs to be hollowed.
I'm a mammal with reptilian tendencies. I lay eggs like a bird or a lizard, but I also nurse my young. I'm a beaver, I'm a duck, I'm a fish, I'm a bird, I'm still a spiller. Boy, it's confusing. I'm a duck-billed platypus. Is it me, or am I unusually funny-looking?
Mouth-watering, ain't it?
Not exactly. Say, can you carve wood?
I leave that to the little guys.
Too bad.
Hey!
Ready, set, lick! Mites don't fail me now. Fancy chewing, guys. Thanks.
Now put your lips around it and blow while I tell you about dreaming.
History is drafted down on paper. We keep our legends in a place we feel they will be safer. Many moons ago, in a time that we call dreaming, our ancestors paved the way and showed us nature's meanings. Dreaming were passed on to us from our dreaming times. Dreaming in the dream time. Our history is this land. Dreaming in the dream time. Look close, it's in my hand. Dreaming in the dream time. Our history's told in story. Oh, dreaming in the dream time. This land's rich with all our glory. Now each animal has its legend. From each tradition stems a tale. We whisper chants into the winds, and across our lands they sail. For over 40,000 years we danced beneath the hot sun. But when the settlers first arrived, they claimed this land belonged to no one. Dreaming in the dream time. Our history is this land. Our history is this land. Dreaming in the dream time. Look close, it's in my hand. Our hand. Dreaming in the dream time. Our history's told in story. Oh, tell the story. Dreaming in the dream time. That's rich with all our glory. Is rich with all our glory. Dreaming in the dream time. Our history is this land. Our history is this land. Dreaming in the dream time. Look close, it's in my hand. Dreaming in the dream time. Our history's told in story. Dreaming in the dream time. That's rich with all our glory. Dreaming in the dream time.
In the dream time, people could change into their totem animals when they needed to or wanted to.
Really? So you mean if one of your people wanted to change into, say, a crocodile, it could be done?
In the dream time, certainly. Today, it would take a spirit very connected to their dreaming to accomplish such a thing.
You think Kumokin is capable of such a thing?
I used to think so. When he was a boy, he only knew our people, our land, our language. Now he wants to live in urban cities, go to special coldie camps and drink wah-wah. I don't know. He has not yet been traditionally initiated into manhood. And if he never is, he cannot ever truly carry on his heritage.
Well, what do you mean by initiated into manhood?
We have our customs. We have our traditions.
I didn't mean to pry.
I am sorry. You do not understand what has happened to our people. This land was ours before Australia was colonized. Us, Aborigines, as you call us, served this land. This was our kingdom.
500,000 Aboriginals lived on this land when white men arrived. Half that many were murdered. Today, we are only 1% of the population in Australia. We have always embraced strangers. The first white people to arrive at our land were not settlers. They were prisoners.
Prisoners?
Our people accepted the white man's outcasts. In return, they attempted to exterminate our race. Like what happened to the Tasmanians. Completely extinct.
And so you feel that when your child strays from his homeland...
He is helping to complete the genocide. We must keep our history alive. It was not so long ago that white men took our children from us, forced us to live on reserves, took us there in chains, beat us for speaking our language, and for practicing our religions, infected us with their foreign diseases, broke our spirit.
I'm sorry.
For what? You didn't do anything. You don't have any strange diseases, do you?
If being long, pink, and single is a disease, then don't even try to cure me.
Uh-oh.
This man is an aborigine.
The Croc!
Kamokin, I know his eyes.
He traveled here from Camp Chiliwawa.
Kamokin's spirit. There's something wrong at the camp. There is danger where Kamokin has come from. He says you are needed at that place.
Tell Kamokin I'm coming. I'll call my jet. Don't worry, I'm a secret agent. Your son is in good hands.
I know he is, Pink Panther.